think fashion is just about style, trends, and creativity. Think again. Behind the glossy magazine covers, behind the runway lights, behind that price tag on your favorite brand, lies an invisible force shaping the entire industry. A force that controls what you wear, where it's made, and most importantly, how much you pay. It's called the fashion tariff system, and it's been designed to benefit brands, politicians, and global corporations, while quietly emptying your wallet. The question is, who really profits? And how deep does this rabbit hole go? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll see the fashion industry in a way you never imagined. What you're about to discover will change the way you shop forever. The invisible tax on your clothes. Every time you buy clothes, you're not just paying for fabric, design, and brand reputation. You're paying hidden taxes that have nothing to do with quality, but everything to do with global trade politics. For decades, governments have imposed tariffs, import taxes on goods made in other countries. On paper, tariffs sound simple. A tax on imported clothing should protect local manufacturers, right? Wrong. In reality, fashion tariffs are manipulated by powerful players to keep certain brands dominant while crushing competition. Shift production to countries with the lowest labor costs, force you to pay far more than the actual value of the clothing. The most shocking part: you've been paying 2, 3, even 4 times more than necessary, all because of a system designed to exploit consumers. How tariffs secretly shape your wardrobe. Let's take a simple example. 2 identical t-shirts, one made in Italy, the other in Bangladesh. You'd think they should be taxed the same, right? But no. The Italian t-shirt, almost no tariff at all. The Bangladeshi t-shirt, slapped with a 16% tax. Why? Because of trade agreements. Wealthier nations negotiate special deals to protect their own industries while keeping foreign competition weak. That's why a high-end designer shirt from Italy might cost you less than a budget t-shirt from a developing country. And it's not just about geography, it's about manipulation. Brands have learned how to exploit loopholes, moving production across multiple countries to dodge high tariffs. Some brands even make tiny, useless modifications to their designs, like adding an extra button or an unnecessary stitch, just to qualify for a lower tax rate. How big brands game the system? Here's where it gets even darker. Some of the biggest fashion brands in the world are not just following these rules, they are lobbying governments to keep the system unfair. Luxury brands lobby for lower tariffs on high-end goods, while fast fashion brands push for higher tariffs on budget items to eliminate competition. The result? Luxury goods stay relatively stable in price. Affordable fashion keeps getting more expensive. Consumers unknowingly pay the price for this power struggle. And here's something they don't want you to know: some brands purposely mislabel their products to dodge tariffs entirely. A jacket that was actually made in China might be labeled as made in Italy just because the final stitch was done there. Deceptive labeling is a billion-dollar game. The biggest tariff traps you never noticed. Now, let's talk about specific products where tariff manipulation is most extreme. Shoes. A leather luxury shoe might have a 5% tariff, while a simple canvas sneaker, 48%. Why? Because high-end brands have negotiated lower rates, while everyday shoes face ridiculous taxes. Jeans. Brands often move their denim washing process to a different country just to change its classification and cut down on import taxes. Jackets. Ever noticed some jackets have a strange fabric lining inside? That's not for warmth, it's to classify it under a different tariff category. You see, fashion brands are not just designing clothes for consumers, they're designing clothes to game the tariff system. The true cost, WHO really suffers. While corporations profit from tariff loopholes, the real victims are you, the consumer, paying higher prices for artificially inflated costs. Small brands, independent designers struggle to compete with giants who manipulate tariffs to their advantage. Workers in factories, because tariffs push production to low-wage countries, many workers face poor conditions, unfair wages, and job insecurity. This system isn't just about money, it's about power, exploitation, and inequality. What you can do right now: here's the truth, you can fight back. 1. Shop smart, research where brands manufacture their products and how they handle tariffs. 1. Ethical brands exist, they just don't play the manipulation game. 2. Understand pricing tricks. If a brand suddenly shifts production to a different country, chances are they're playing the tariff loophole game. 3. Support transparent fashion. Some brands are open about their costs, supply chains and pricing. 3. These are the brands that deserve your money. 4. Watch trade agreements. Tariffs change depending on global trade policies. 4. New agreements can make prices rise or fall overnight. The ultimate truth, and now, the final truth bomb: the biggest fashion brands in the world actively push for tariffs to stay exactly as they are. Because they benefit from them. They don't want a fair system. They want a system that keeps them on top. So next time you see that high price tag, remember, you're not just paying for fabric or craftsmanship. You're paying for a rigged system designed to keep you spending more, while they profit in the shadows. And that's the truth they never wanted you to know. If this exposed the reality of fashion's hidden costs, don't keep it to yourself, share this, hit subscribe, and stay informed. Because knowledge is power, and in the world of fashion, power is everything.